All right, what is up, guys? Sacred Survival here. Welcome back to another Bleach Rebirth of Souls video. It's a big one today. We got our boy Aizen as the character reveal. We knew it was going to be Aizen from the last announcement trailer that had the release date in it, so we know next week is going to be Yamamoto as well. But Aizen's a big one. I mean, this is the main antagonist. I'm guessing of the whole story. I think they're only going to go through the Arankar arc. So we have Aizen in this game now as a playable character. I have no idea what they're going to do, if they're going to use Kyoka Suigetsu as his fighting style, or if they're going to have him be like more keto based, things like that. I did see some spoilers that we might see some of the transformation phases that he goes through. So we really are going all the way with Aizen. Without further ado, let's just get right into the trailer. But before we do that, just a reminder to like the video, subscribe if you guys liked the video. If we hit 300 subscribers before this game comes out on March 21st of 2025, I'll be giving away a copy on whatever platform that you guys like. So I think I'm only 14 followers or subscribers away from that. So if you guys could subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it, and we can get that giveaway going. But without further ado, let's get into this trailer. Of course, as always, we're going to be watching it just without pausing the first time, and then we'll go back and break it down, and we'll be pausing, reading everything aloud, and maybe theory crafting how his abilities will work, how he plays, everything like that. So let's get into it, boys. Let me make sure this time that my webcam's not blocking anything. I always do that on accident. All right, Aizen. This is it. I don't know, high treason. Yep, can't read that. Traitor, it says. Oh, and he's fighting. Oh, he's got like a parry. He just has auto number 9, his spiritual pressure move. And he just goes straight into cocoon mode. That didn't even say awakening. Okay, so
being that transcends both soul reapers and hollows.
So that his like release from his cocoon is his awakening. So when does he? Oh, that teleport was sick. And then he has a reawakening, of course. The butterfly boy. Oh my God, they're gonna have all the stages. Oh no, so they didn't. They actually didn't show the last phase, the Eldritch being Aizen. I wonder if that's in there. I imagine it would be. But I don't know if that's his reawakening is the butterfly stage. But yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go back and rewatch, and we will be pausing and breaking down, reading everything aloud for you guys. All right. Man, okay, so not a lot of just Kyoka Suigetsu in there. Interesting. Captain of Squad 5 with the crime of high treason. He's the proud owner of having spiritual pressure that surpasses all Soul Reaper in general, and a general unparalleled power beyond limitation. Jesus. All right, they hyped him up with the words there.
The word strength.
They just blast traitor right next to his face. It's so funny. All right, El Escudo, when activated, the guard gauge will decrease and negate the knockback by enemy's attack until the gauge becomes 0. Guard gauge will decrease and negate the knockback by enemy's attacks until the gauge becomes 0. So this is a block that, because the guard gauge is when you're holding block, and then when that normally gets to 0, then you're staggered. You have like the soul break. I can't remember the term, what it was called right now. But this will just negate knockback on enemies' attacks. Do you also not take damage? Because if you still take damage, that's very interesting. Let's watch this in slow-mo. Just to see if we're maybe missing anything with this here. So he uses it. That basically acts as his shield, it looks like. And then, okay, yeah, he just takes 0 knockback. So he doesn't get stunned or anything. I think he basically gets to steal his turn when he uses this. I just wonder if you do have to eat the damage with it. It doesn't say anything about, but you are also guarding, I would imagine. Does it take the place of a guard? Or is it something separate? It makes it seem like it's not actually a block. You know, if it is a block, then this move's really good. If it's not, and you still have to take the damage of that, it's still pretty good because you basically get to steal your turn. Like, I imagine somebody is going for like a light string combo and then ending it with like the heavy guard break attack, and instead of blocking or dashing, you just do this. And maybe you eat the damage, but you basically get to steal your entire turn back, where the opponent thinks that, you know, they're about to get in on you using that heavy attack. Okay. That's already a very interesting move that I didn't expect out of Aizen. That's not a Kyoka Suigetsu. I mean, it kind of looks like a Kyoka Suigetsu ability, but it's not like a Kido move either. But then I saw we have fucking Hado 90 Kurohitsugi. Just like that, because he's Aizen. Attacked by slashing forward with a follow-up attack by Kurohitsugi, performed via Aisho Haki. I don't know what that is. Aisho Haki. When it hits, the damage will increase depending on the Hogyoku's fusion level. Okay, so the higher fused you are with the Hogyoku, because I think he can go into that cocoon stage before he even awakens. I wonder how that happens. Just taking damage, I guess. And then if you use this move while you're in a different, and obviously I'm guessing that also amplifies when he's awakened and then reawakened. Kurohitsugi is going to be doing a lot of damage, as it should. It's freaking Hado 90. But let's watch this in slow motion as well. Because, yeah, Aizen would just pop that shit. So he slices forward first, teleports back, summons the black box, Kurohitsugi. Damn. Okay, yeah, that seems like it's going to be really powerful. And that you don't have to, like, because I was wondering if they're going to do Kurohitsugi, and, like, if it would be a move that you had to, like, hold while Kurohitsugi was building. I think that would have been cool to explore, but obviously, like, enemies could just dash in on you. They could get around that in so many different ways. So it is, like, instant because it connects off of a sword swing, but that does make sense that Aizen would just be able to pop it because he's Aizen.
Let us celebrate this birth.
All right, so he's in cocoon stage. There's no awakening right there, but it does seem like his moves have changed because he definitely uses the feet more in that cocoon phase when he blocks, I think, Yoruichi's hit or Ishin's sword with like his foot as he's fighting Kisuke and Yoruichi and Ishin. So it's not a reawakening, but he has different moveset. And why is this the first time I feel like normally when the reverse fate and the awakening screen comes up, it's the character of the trailer getting pummeled. But for this, it's actually Aizen hitting Yamamoto instead of Aizen getting hit for the awakening. I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
I've finally become a being that transcends both Soul Reapers and Hollows.
All right, we have awakening here. The performance is enhanced by the progress of the fusion with Hogyoku and reaching to an existence that has exceeded natural law. It takes time to reach the awakening state, but compared to the other characters, Aizen's status will dramatically increase, and he'll be able to activate mightier power by increasing Hogyo fusion level. So it's not actually, because I mean, all awakenings so far, you get through doing damage, but I think you mostly get through taking damage. But it seems like Aizen's awakening is kind of the reverse of that, because you're just awakening throughout the fight and to these different states. And so they're basically saying it's going to take longer to reach this awakening state with Aizen because he kind of has that middle, not awakening, but like he's changing. But it's a bigger jump in performance, I believe, is what they're saying here. Could be able to Activate a mightier power by increasing Hogyoku fusion level. All right. I love that from Aizen, by the way. And I love that this is when Gin snipes him basically and steals the Hogyoku, and like he's falling over, just to like the Hogyoku kind of just like pulls him back up. So Hogyoku fusion 4th phase. So we have 4 phases of the Hogyoku. Unless there is that 5th phase, because obviously they're not showing the last phase here. I do love this one, Aizen. And they don't show any gameplay of this phase, really. So who knows? Maybe he does. Maybe like sublimation. We still don't really know how that works. His sublimation will be that final eldritch form. Overwhelming power in conditioned state made by the diverse changes during the fight. So throughout the whole fight, he's constantly evolving. And that's dope. I mean, that's how I wanted Aizen. I'm glad they didn't do just like the Soul Society arc Aizen, or like the fake Katakura Town arc Aizen. Well, they towards the end, but you know what I mean. Like just the Soul Reaper Aizen. They went all the way with his transformations. I will say I'm really surprised. I mean, we didn't get to see his full kit as always with these very short teaser trailers. But he doesn't really use Kyoka Suigetsu at all. Like he doesn't create clones or anything like that, which is very interesting. I would imagine, because we saw both of his spiritual pressure moves. We saw spiritual pressure move 1 and 2. I would imagine one of his signature moves uses Kyoka Suigetsu in a way. I have to imagine he has some kind of like making a clone type ability. That just seems like a given for him. The first spiritual pressure move is interesting. I wonder how that's going to play. I'm really excited to see some more uncut, unedited gameplay matches of this game using some of these characters that have gotten revealed now, because we haven't seen full-on gameplay since the like Yoruichi and Ichigo and Byakuya and Rukia days, like a few months ago now, and there's been a lot of other characters confirmed and shown off since then. So I want to see some more gameplay to see how some of these new mechanics work, but I love that he transforms. He's not just Soul Reaper Aizen. So yeah, honestly, they did a really cool job. They did a really good job with him, and I can't wait. I can't wait. And then obviously next week we have Yamamoto, who obviously won't have his Bankai or anything like that, but he's still going to be immensely powerful. His flames, I can only imagine the stuff that they're going to do with him. So I'm looking forward to next week. I hope you guys are too. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and feel free to hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow a lot. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.